This is a showstopper, okay? Hi guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Gabrielle if you are new here, and welcome to my little corner of the internet. Today I'm bringing you a beauty video, and we're talking about one of my favorite topics on my channel, perfumes. We're going to be talking all about some of my most complimented perfumes. Some of them are new ones that I've recently added to my collection. I will start with those first, but these are definitely perfumes that time and time again, without fail, I am always getting asked, what are you wearing? Wow, you smell really good. And I'll also tell you guys about some of my favorite scent combos, but literally these are the perfect date night scents, the perfect scents if you want to leave an impact anywhere. And I always get complimented when I'm wearing these scents. So let's get on into it. So I'm gonna start with the newest to my collection, and also some scents that I've recently picked up that have quickly become like my favorites. If you watched my London vlog, you would have seen when I picked this up, and this was pretty much an early Christmas present to myself back in November. This is Tom Ford Vanille Fatale, or Vanille Fatale, however you'd like to pronounce it. Like, this is a 50ml bottle. Very gorgeous bottle in the usual Tom Ford chest piece architecture, and you got the Tom Ford on the top. First of all, does this bottle not match my entire aesthetic? Because yes, this is a showstopper, okay? And I actually have two bottles of this. In Sephora UK, they allow you two brands that for 1 year, I think you get 10 or 20% off anything from that particular brand. So I was smart and I put Tom Ford, and then also they were having a special because they had just opened. So I think I got the regular Tom Ford perfume for at least like 30% off. And then because the pound has been down so much, like I got this at least $100 cheaper than I would have gotten it if I bought it, let's say, in Sephora in the US. Definitely got it at least $100 cheaper. I'm so happy because I literally love this scent. I'm a vanilla girl. I'm really and truly a vanilla girl. I feel vanilla is so warm and comforting, and according to what other notes it's mixed with, it can be so sexy and so alluring. Let me tell you something. The lasting power of this perfume, it doesn't play. Literally, this fragrance, 1-2 sprays, that's all. This fragrance will stay on you for the entire night to the next day. I remember I like to spray this like on my neck, you know, where people, they'll hug you, they'll smell it. And I remember some of it got onto my hair because I had my hair down. My hair was smelling like this fragrance for a solid 2-3 days. I kid you not. Like, this perfume is everything. It's just so sexy. This is just grown. There's another fragrance, I think it's Tobacco Vanille from Tom Ford, that smells quite similar but more smoky because of the tobacco. So if you're a person you like that heavier smokiness, then you can go for that one. But personally, I prefer this one. I find it just a bit more feminine than the Tobacco Vanille. This bottle is still full and I've been using it, but I try to save her more for like really special occasions, maybe date nights, maybe just a day when I just really want to smell good and smell expensive and leave a trail. Every single time I have this fragrance on, I've had both women and men stop me in my tracks like, oh my god, you smell so good. I give somebody a hug and, you know, they get a whiff of that on my neck and they're just like, whoa. Trust me, this is one that you definitely want to have in your collection. I'm really surprised that the girlies don't, you know, they don't know and they don't rave about this much as this one as much. I definitely have seen a lot of people talk about Tobacco Vanille, but something about Vanille Fatale, it's beautiful. It's such an amazing scent. You're not going to be disappointed by this. Go to your nearest department store and smell this, okay? You trust me, you're gonna love it. Another fragrance that I've also recently picked up that's actually become a favorite and I've gotten a lot of compliments on it already is this baby right here. So this is the YSL Libra Intense. Now I just bought this is only the 50 ml. I just bought this fragrance because number one, the bottle is absolutely beautiful. It is really gorgeous. I've wanted the regular YSL Libra for a long time, and to me this one, the YSL Libra Intense, it smells just like the YSL Libra in my opinion, except it's slightly sweeter and just ever so slightly spicier. That's what I'd say. This one, like the Tom Ford, this is a long laster. She's gonna stay on you. She's gonna stay on your skin. She's gonna stay on your clothes. She's powerful, okay? She's intense. She's really intense. You don't need more than like, that's it, you know, at best. So if you don't like to smell that strong, please go for the regular YSL Libra. She has gotten very popular with all the girlies for sure though. I've been seeing this fragrance all over Instagram, all over TikTok. Like the girlies love this fragrance. So definitely if I am recommending a fragrance for you that gets you a lot of compliments, yes, this one will. But if you're a person, you don't really like to have what everybody else has or smell exactly like everybody else, you know, whatever is the popular fragrance, then you may not want to opt for this one. To be honest, for the longevity of this, it is extremely worth it. It smells really nice. It's a lot sweeter, I'd say, than the tobacco vanille. The tobacco vanille is definitely smokier and spicier than this one, but they do complement each other. They are in the same scent family, I'd say, but this one is just sweeter and a little bit more, you know, feminine, I'd say, than the Vanille Fatale. Now, another fragrance that I've recently added to my collection, and I've also seen it get really popular on TikTok and Instagram and everything, is this one. This is the Valentino Born in Roma. This is what the bottle looks like, and I think this is the original Born in Roma. This is like the pink fragrance. Now, I've smelled this before. It was on my perfume list. It's very unique. I feel like Valentino is developing these really unique scents. It's very sweet, and I think that is why it's such a crowd pleaser. This is super feminine. I like this in the daytime and in the nighttime, and I sometimes like to top this on top of the Libra Intense or on top of any other fragrance that I want to make it a little bit sweeter. But this one is also a compliment getter, okay? Like, something about this sweetness of this, again, I'll put up the notes on the side, but something about the sweetness of this scent, I think, is what gravitates people towards you, because this personally smells very edible. It's quite fruity, it's quite sweet, it smells edible, but it doesn't give you like Britney Spears young teenage level sweet, you know, it doesn't. This is very grown sweet, and I think this is why the girlies are loving it so much. It's gotten very popular. She's definitely a showstopper. She will get you compliments. The longevity, she cannot compare. I spray a lot of this. Like, I spray a lot of this on my clothes, on my body, everywhere, to really get some sort of longevity out of it. But the longevity, like, I wouldn't necessarily say you would smell like this all night, no. But you will smell it for a while. It definitely is just not gonna last as long as the others. I think I've just gotten so into intense perfumes and I'm so used to how long intense perfumes last on me that when I get ordinary perfumes, I'm like, you know. But for the scent though, she's definitely a compliment getter. She's definitely a compliment getter. If you like fruity scents, this is gonna be right up your alley. If you like fruity scents, if you like to smell like a more elevated, expensive Victoria's Secret type sweets, she's gonna be right up your alley, okay? Right up your alley. So now, sticking to Valentino, Sticking to Valentino, for Christmas, my cousin got me a perfume pack and I was able to get a bottle. I think this is the 30, yes it is. This is the 30 milliliter size. I was able to get this in Sephora. So this was the perfume that I selected, and it's a Valentino. It's the newborn in Roma, but this is like the Kiwi version. So this is my 50 ml Valentino Born in Roma, the original one, and you can see it's like this really dark pink color. And then this is the new one, the Kiwi, and the Kiwi is like a lighter orange, you know, kiwi type of color. So this one's a compliment getter. This one's really sweet. The Born in Roma Kiwi literally smells like the other one, but a lot, I would say, watery, and a lot more watery and just lighter. But you're definitely getting the kiwi out of it. To be honest with you, this just gives me summer. I feel like this is going to be very, very popular during the summertime. And to be honest with you, I picked up a fragrance in Bath & Body Works that I've been extremely loving, okay? And I really have to talk about it with this one. This is Bath & Body Works Summer Melody, and I picked this up during the sale at Christmas time. I literally got this big bottle for like $3.99 or something like this. And I kid you not, the fragrance notes of this is golden honeydew and bronze vanilla. I love this scent. You know, occasionally I find sometimes the Bath & Body Works like scented fragrances, they can smell like so overly sweet. The fragrances, I'm just not a fan. It's too much, right? Every time I have this on, I get complimented. Every time. So what I like to do when I get out of the shower and my skin is still down, I will rub this down on my body, and then I will spray this one or the other Born in Roma. And I feel like this, you know, because pairing your perfumes with lotions and oils and stuff on your body helps with the sillage and it helps with the longevity. I feel like these two are an absolute perfect match. Like, the notes complement each other and the sweetness just goes together, and it doesn't smell overly sweet. But I definitely think this helps the Valentino Born in Romas last longer and then just be a little bit more powerful. And trust me, this I think is going to be my go-to for the summertime. It's perfect. I like this in the day and in the night. Honestly, this is very feminine. This is just giving girly, sweet, kiwi, cute, fruity, you know? That's exactly what this is giving, and I'm always getting complimented on this. Now, another one of my most complimented perfumes, okay? And unfortunately, she is done. I need to get a new bottle. Every time I think about the full size of this, it breaks my heart, but I'll put up a picture on the screen. But I had a full size bottle of this perfume that I'm about to talk about, and it literally fell and smashed to pieces maybe 2 months after I got it. This is Kilian Love Be Shy. Listen, I get it, okay? I get it. I get why this fragrance is always sold out. I get why they say it's Rihanna's favorite. Like, I understand. The marshmallow, come on. It's a very sexy marshmallow. I have literally had people just stop me like, wow, you smell amazing. Like, no matter what festival I go to or anything, yeah. And this also has a really, really good sillage and lasting power. Kilian Love Be Shy is just, it's beautiful. I've spoken about it before, but I just generally think that some of my most complimented perfumes are just generally sweeter. Like, they're just generally sweeter, long-lasting, powerful scents. I just get a lot of compliments on that. And trust me, especially men, especially date nights, this is a great date night scent, okay? This is expensive marshmallow sweetness grown and sexy in a bottle. That is literally what it is. Mine is completely done. I bought another travel size, that's completely done. I'm definitely picking up the full bottle soon. The last fragrance that I'm going to talk about today though, in my most complimented list out of my collection, is this one. This is Gabrielle Chanel Essence. Again, an essence. It's intense, it's long lasting. We see a trend here. These things are, and they're powerful, okay? This is a type of scent that when you spray it on, you're gonna leave a trail. Like, you're not gonna choke people, you're not gonna spray enough so that you choke anybody, but you're definitely going to leave a really, really beautiful trail behind you. This one, unlike the others in my fragrance, this is very spicy and floral. That is what this is, but it smells very expensive for sure. Like, this one's up there with like the Tom Ford for me, because not only is the lasting power incredible, you'll probably still smell this on your clothes or still smell this faintly on your body the next day when you wake up, but literally, like, she just smells very expensive, clean, but sexy, because I think the spiciness of it balances out that floral. Because I generally like floral fragrances for the daytime, but I think the spiciness is added to this. It adds a little bit of allure, it adds the sexiness, and it adds what makes it, you know, that extra grown step, you know? So I definitely think that this, and I don't know how I've had this 50 milliliter for so long. I think now that I have quite a few going out fragrances, this used to be my go-to going out signature scent, but I think now it has some competition in my collection for sure, so I don't like grab her that often, but I sometimes wear this in the day if I really want to leave a good impression, if I have a very serious like business meeting, or if it's something that, you know, I just want to smell really good in the daytime. I certainly get a lot of compliments with this fragrance. I have had this bottle for at least a year or more now. Like, she's going to stick in my collection for a while. The last fragrance we're going to talk about now, of course, I could not talk about my most complimented perfumes in my collection without mentioning this one. This is a Dolce and Gabbana, the only one. But again, this one I think is the Intense. I think it's the only one. Yes, it's the Eau de Parfum Intense. So I think there are about 3 different versions of these and different colored bottles. That's how they're mostly distinguished. But this is the one in the black and gold bottle, as you can see. And it is the Eau de Parfum Intense. Clearly, there's a trend here. I like what I like, okay? But personally, this one is very sweet, but it's not sweet like the Kiwi. It's not sweet like any of the Valentinos. It's very hard to distinguish. I love mixing this fragrance with my Kilian Love Be Shy. I think that these smell rather similar, and I love pairing them together. And generally, whenever I do, I'm always asked, what are you wearing? Or I'm always told that I smell really, really good. And I do find that the Intense, this definitely lasts on your skin really long. I think my bottle is just about out. This one, I think you could literally get it on Amazon on special right now, discounted for about $50, which I find is really, really great. So I definitely need to get a new bottle. I think there's a bigger version of the bottle as well. This is only the 50 ml and it lasts me quite a while. I love this one for the nighttime, for going out, and also mixed with my other fragrances. Not a lot of people have this scent, actually. I haven't really seen anybody else with this fragrance. I think this was a fragrance that I smelled in an airport. I was blown away and I purchased it right away because, again, it's at a really good price point. And I'm just really surprised that people are not talking about this one, because it smells really, really beautiful, very sexy, very feminine. It has that sweetness, but it has that spiciness to it. And I just think that this is a beautiful fragrance that anybody should just add to their collection, like, right now. Honorable mention in my fragrance collection. Now, this is very popular with good reason. This is the Sol de Janeiro Brazilian Bum Bum Cream. I love this scent. It's very, very heavy vanilla, it smells like cake batter in a way. It smells like cake batter. So I definitely like pairing this one with my more vanilla, you know, vanilla-esque scents. This is an intense perfume, so I don't even, like, after I rub my body down with this, I don't even need to really spray too much of this, maybe one spray or two. But definitely this combined, not only are you going to be smelling delicious, you'll be smelling delicious all night long, okay? And a subscriber had also recommended to me that I get the hair and body mist. I do like spraying this in my hair. I definitely like spraying this in my hair. As a body mist, not really. Oh, this was pistachio and salted caramel. So I would guess that this one is also pistachio and salted caramel. Mixing all of these things of the same scent families, ladies, this is how you're going to be smelling amazing all night and getting compliments all night and everywhere that you go, okay? Alright guys, so I hope that you have enjoyed my most complimented fragrances video. If you enjoyed, do show that you enjoyed. Comment down below, tell me which fragrances that you have already, which ones that you would like to try from those that I suggested, or what are some of your favorite and most complimented fragrances. Like, let's start a conversation down below, okay? Let's start a conversation. If you're new, click that subscribe button. I know you enjoyed this video because you're all the way at the end. I hope to see you guys in my next video. Bye!